All right, so being the best YouTuber that I am, we're almost ready to get this thing to fire. I have the fuel lines all hooked up, coils on, belts on, everything hooked up, wiring's all set. I got power where I need it, everywhere I need it. I actually was testing stuff out, and I left the key on, and this coil got really hot. I probably left the key on for 2 hours. So this coil got really hot, cracked open, started smoking. Good thing it didn't start a fire. So I got the replacement coil here, and thanks to my buddy Charles for telling me that I had the wrong coil. I thought I had the right one, 0.6 ohm, but I was reading the 6 volt instructions, and this is a 12 volt car now, so now I needed the 1.5 ohm coil. So thank you, and sorry I doubted you. But everything's hooked up, everything's plugged, everything has sealant in it now. For you people who saw the YouTube shorts and all the Facebook stuff and commenting, oh, just gonna put it in there dry. Yes, we're putting it in there dry for mock-up. So now everything's got sealant on it, ready to rip. New coil on, Jacob's out, getting gas now. We're gonna put it in the tank, see what happens. So I got the stock fuel pump here. This should be enough to pump it from the tank to the carburetor, you know, like it's supposed to be. So yeah, we're kind of getting there. For right now, I'm gonna wire up the fan while he's out doing that. Then we'll try to get this thing to fire.
I just kicked the shit out of the camera.
That's fine.
Give it some gas, maybe?
I don't know if we're pumping fuel into the carbs yet, though. I guess there's one way to check it out. Get the that gas can. Key off.
It was firing yesterday.
Yeah, but we don't know if there's. It might
Well, that's because we dumped gas straight into the car.
Yeah, we don't know if there's any fuel in the carburetor yet. Okay.
That shit looks dry, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it definitely looks dry, but I want to see if hold it near it and pump and see.
Now you got gas.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, it took a little bit. It's not the fastest pump because these carbs don't take a lot of fuel.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a heavy flow coming out.
Makes sense.
And now we still have to fill the fuel bowl.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little while.
Start our brake. Sounds like there's something in there.
Give it some while you're starting it.
The choke's on? Yeah.
Choke is on?
One wasn't. Let's take it deep. We don't.
You're not going anywhere.
No.
smoky girl.
Yeah. So, well, yeah. Not hot.
What do you think's going on?
Um,
Just not enough gas in it yet.
I think we just need to mess with the idle screws, air idle screws. We just plopped the carbs on. So it did something, so that's a good sign.
Chokes?
Should we unchoke it? Okay, need to fix the idle. Let's take the hood off. Woohoo! Fuel
Too much power. That's it.
power.
Too much power. No such thing as too much power.
That is carburetor.
Yeah, the carburetors need to be adjusted.
Fuck off, choke a little bit. The crankcase is venting a lot. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. So, we didn't forget anything. I did. I forgot to gasket the water pumps before we started everything. So, as you probably know, it was kind of just mocking this motor up and mocking everything up just to see if everything would work. And I kind of got too far ahead of myself, and now nothing's gasketed, everything's leaking, yada yada. So now we gotta fix all that.
Huh?
Not to forget those. Never forget the water inside the water jacket. Alright, you want to give me a gasket? So that's why it's leaking.
Makes sense.
You're 100% right. Let's get you good at assembly and reassembly. You mess up.
black spring, like you loop it around and it keeps
Yeah.
it forward.
Serious, man? I'll just order the
Yeah,
sharper
you
springs.
just need the springs. Really. Do your best bet. There'll be something to hold it.
See if I can power.
Turn the. Is the pump on?
Don't electric fuel pump.
Yeah.
I don't.
This is gravity fed? Oh, you got.
Might as well hook it up.
No. You have a pump. That pump works actually?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, go ahead. Well, I mean, it's going to take a few cranks to fill this back up.
Yeah. There we go. Choking it up. Huh?
There's no fuel yet.
I know it took a while last time.
Yeah, because the fuel bowl's on full. I mean, you could probably dump some gas down the carburetor.
Oh, stop killing the battery.
No, there's no fuel yet. Is the pump in line already?
Huh?
Is the pump in line already? Or it's not installed at all?
I didn't put it in at all.
Oh.
Because-
That would have filled the pump. That would have filled the carburetors right
Yeah.
up. I should put a bolt in that just so that pump isn't like pumping a bunch of shit everywhere.
Oh yeah. Will that stop it?
Yeah. So it doesn't fly like everywhere. Hopefully fuel will go up now. There's enough in this.
Huh?
Nada yet.
No, man.
Well, I'll put a little more. I thought there was a lot more in there than that.
Maybe it made its way.
Yeah, I probably just filled up the things.
Nothing?
Can you undo this thing off of this wall? Is it easy to like, can you just set it up here for now? Oh, now I got fuel.
What?
How the? Because it was on winter. Oh, it was on summer.
Yeah.
How is that not spraying anything into the accelerator pump? All right, we're fine. You can leave that.
I know. I'm putting that one back on. Once you said I had it, but so what? The car's messed up.
I don't know. I'm already not liking them, but we could try it.
You think I need to spend $1,000 on a couple carburetors?
I don't know. I'll just.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Ready?
Okay, try it. See what happens.
Okay.
I don't like that back collar because look at how loose. Your wife might be yelling.
Gotta get this shit down somehow.
I'm off tomorrow.
Are you?
I go pick up.
Yeah, but you got shit to do.
I just gotta take the kid for a haircut. And it's gonna be raining all day, so I'm not taking the Mercury down to that guy to see if I can get the roof wrapped.
I'll be here all day.
And then at 2 o'clock I should go get a haircut. Taking him at 9, 2 o'clock for me. Alright, you can tighten this one off.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, it's a small dude.
You grabbed, it should be American, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be one of them. Could be Chinese, could be American. Yeah.
You see the roll cage thingy inside?
Yeah, good.
So you saw it on the...
Yeah, you need something strong in there for that.
Like I pulled on, that thing doesn't even move, and there's still some bolts to be put into the top.
That's your exhaust pipe right there. You used up all your exhaust pipe.
No, it's going out the
What's that, like inch and a quarter, inch?
inch and a quarter, yeah. Eighth wall though, so
Oh, 8.
it's fixed up. I can find a lot of room.
Go a little lower though. Start it up one more time so we don't piss everyone off.
Ready?
Yeah.
What do you think I should do right now? Put this jerry can, strap it to the cow so I can move it? You think?
To drive it around and move it?
Yeah. If I wanted to like start it and move it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. You have a throttle cable yet?
No, I'll have it tomorrow. That's the only thing that I'm missing really. Oh, are you messing with more stuff?
Yeah. Give it a little touch in. Alright. Yeah. Tomorrow we can, in the daytime, we can rev the shit out of this thing. Right now, too late.
Okay. Alright guys, replacing the coil wires with the correct ones. Suppression core, angled boots from Noble Speed. Thanks Rick. So, something nice, got the old school orange with black and red tracers. I'm swapping those out with my random colored ones that are way too long and are not suppression core. So yeah, Jacob's gonna handle that. Alright, me and Jacob just put the brakes. It runs alright, so we're gonna try and take it down the road. It's probably gonna be same thing as my coupe. We're gonna stall out somewhere halfway down the road, but we'll figure it out. We'll get it back. Choke.
definitely could use a few more of these.
I can't.
No brakes.
I can't stop to save my life. But it's fine other than that. This thing will be fucking fit.
It'd be nice. Well, we need throttle for our truck. why my ass hurts.
Why your ass hurt?
Yeah. Yeah, there's just no suspension back here.
Alright, so as you can see, we've been driving it. Jacob was recording. I had the whole family in there. I had him in there with me. Trying just iron out some little things. So I hooked up the taillights. The taillight works. Not hook it up. I had to wire the taillight to the wires I had run. So I had everything there. I just needed to finish it and put a bulb in there. I put a battery cutoff here because I think I'm getting a draw somewhere, and I know, fix the draw and that'll fix the issue, but still want one on here anyway, so I put it here. It's kind of inconspicuous and right near the driver's door, easy enough. I've been bleeding the brakes pretty much every day because the brakes kind of suck. They're getting better and better. My problem is I didn't bench bleed the master, and I don't feel like taking it out to do it, but we're getting the bubbles out slowly. I need a power bleeder. That will probably help me, but yeah, figuring a bunch of little small stuff out, like the front spring, it was too low, so I found another spring pack I had and added some leaves, and then I contoured the ends since I had them out, so everything be smooth. Because before, these nuts, the bottom of the nuts were literally here and here. You can see little scrape marks on here and here. That was because the nuts were literally right here. So it was a little too low. If I want to get any lower, I'll just add a drop axle. But you know, I think the last thing now, I want to do a little mock alignment on this thing, kind of make it a little better, so I don't wear out my tires before I can actually have someone do an alignment on it. Put all the fluids in. First drive, I didn't actually have any fluid in the transmission. Whoops. It had oil on it from assembly, and that probably saved it. Everything's fine in there. So I added transmission fluid, and I actually took fluid out of the rear end, topped it off with new stuff. Yeah, radiator's filled to the top. That's good, it's all burped out. Electric fuel pump is hooked up just because it's working better at the moment. I did have, not going to dig and find it, but the fuel pump rod, the push rod, I got the long one and I needed the short one. So instead of just getting the short one, I cut it down, and I guess that wasn't, I cut it down too much maybe, and it wasn't pumping. So I just got a new old stock one. I put it in, and I had my fingers on the inlets and outlets, and I could feel something happening. So I think it might be good. I just been too lazy to undo the fuel lines and put it back to the mechanical fuel pump and see if it works. I'm also dealing with carburetor issues right now still. It's kind of doing the same thing that my coupe did when I first got it running, where it would idle fine, and I like give it gas and it cuts out. So it's the accelerator pump, something to do with that. But it's not as bad as my coupe. Like, I can drive the car. Once in a while it'll do that kind of thing. So, and it's getting better. So I know Joe told me that accelerator pumps don't wear in, but I feel like these are wearing in to the grooves and they're going to start working properly. I don't know. I think I need to sand the bores a little bit because they're old chrome and there's chrome on the inside and the tolerances aren't quite there anymore. But I don't know. It's kind of too lazy to rip the carbs apart again. I don't know. I don't know. Another cool thing is put my Trico vacuum fan in here. And I noticed the other day after I bought Jacob one because he liked this so much. I found out that I didn't have a vacuum fitting on mine. So this morning, I don't know if you can see it, yeah. Well, this morning I whipped one up and pressed it in there. So that's it. We know it works. We tested it. So really the only thing to do is run a vacuum line to it and see if anything happens. Yeah, and last thing, I'm waiting on the seat. I think I told you guys it's at the upholsters. So I'm getting the seat bottom back, of course, and then these two little side panels there are going to be the same. So it's kind of almost going to give the effect of kind of like a wraparound. And I haven't had door panels or anything made yet. I really don't see a need yet. It's a hot rod. You just really need a seat. I might do them later on. I don't know. I really don't care to have door panels. It really doesn't bother me. Maybe if my knee starts bothering, leaning up against this all day. But, whatever. I'll figure that out. Other than that, it's going alright. I got a little leak out of the front main seal, I think, of that motor. You know, just a tiny leak. Not really going to worry about it too much. Just put more oil in it and put a piece of cardboard under it. It's an old motor. I haven't rebuilt it, so it's probably going to leak. I kind of saw that coming. But it's not bad. The trans is rebuilt. It's not leaking. The rear end is not leaking. Hasn't been rebuilt, but put fluid in there. Now the drop's coming out. That's good. So I'm not going to touch it. Everything else is good. Nothing here to report. But maybe more brake bleeding in the future, and when I get the seat, I can finally actually like drive it, because sitting on what I have now is a knee pad and a couple of pieces of wood, and when I put the clutch in, I put pressure on my back, and it's putting pressure on a point like this straight across my back. It's that wood header on the back, and it's like, oh, it's killing me. So I can't wait to have a seat in there so I can comfortably drive the thing and relax and really have a good time. And I do have a good time when I drive it down the road to the steel place or here and there. Still got a smile on my face. So it's an awesome truck. Just really want the seat so I can solidify the good times, you know? And raising the front up did raise it up quite a bit, but it's still lower than the back, so I'm happy with it. It's not the end of the world. I could always throw a 36 axle in there. It'll lower it some more. So there's options. There's things I can do. But yeah, cool. This is almost done. Like I said, just getting the bugs out of it. Some new stuff going on here. Well, not really new. So, Roadster pickup. Don't want to jinx myself, but fully operational. Minus the seat. And the pressure gauge again. This wasn't working, and then Kelly fixed it, and now it's not working again. Stuff's getting caught in that tiny line. I don't know what, but even my little Trico fan I got working. So it's, you know, it's a ripper. It kind of hauls ass. It's really faster than I was thinking it would be. So I ended up putting a battery cutoff switch here, because I have a draw somewhere and I'm too lazy to find it. But other than that, everything's working pretty good. I ended up taking off my, oh, there we go. Taking off my chrome carburetors that I had rebuilt. I guess they just were no good and non-rebuildable because they didn't work worth a shit. Tried changing jets, tried changing power valves, messed with everything. Didn't work. I had these new old stock Stromberg 97s for a 49 and 53, so they had a vacuum port back here. I just kept the bases from my other carbs and fired up. Works a treat. So that's the only thing really different. Alright, so I think we got a Pistoli hitting the head. This guy, number 5, there's some cylinder wall damage that I knew about. I think it might be eating the rings and doing something wacky, so we're pulling the head off. Well, Jacob's pulling the head off, and we're gonna see what it looks like in there and possibly skim the top of the piston with a flap disc and put it back together, because I'm not doing any machine work. This motor's staying in here. Hopefully it's just not totally blown up and terrible in there, but it still runs, so I don't think it's gonna be. Alright, so I found the problem. As you can see, every single one of my pistons is contacting my head, which is good. It's an aluminum head. If it was just cast iron head, these all pistons would probably be broke. So I guess that's a plus. Nothing's really broken. I don't know if I should run double gasket or if I should kiss the top of those Pistolis. I don't know. I'll think about it and see what I want to do. But this little guy went for a ride. I don't know how he ended up under there, but some kind of buggy was getting exploded a million times a second. Not really, but you know. But the bummer to the situation that Jacob just pointed out is the passenger side head is like underneath the firewall. So, like my coupe, you cannot just pull the passenger side head off. I don't know, I might just go at it with a hammer and a drift and just knock that corner in so you can get the head off, because I don't want to have to pull the motor every time I want to take the heads off. Because with my luck, I got to take it off a bunch. So that's probably what I'm going to do later on. But for now, we can probably just slip that head back on, or no, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I might have him kiss the top of the pistons first. Give him a little smooch. All right, so back on the 29, double gasketed the head, does not hit anymore. You saw me kissing the tops of the heads. We put it back together, that didn't work. So we just got more gaskets, gasketed it. While I have no coolant in the engine, I am going to do a flush. So I'm gonna use this. If stuff doesn't come out in a few days, like all nasty and gunky like it's supposed to come out, I'll use this stuff. And if this doesn't do anything, I'll probably go get some, what do you call it? Evapor Rust. Put that in, try that out for a few days. That should get it, but I just couldn't find any right now. And then afterwards, I'm gonna use this as coolant, a bunch of water, and you pour this in, and voila. So, I'm gonna pour this in, and then a bunch of distilled water, run it for a few days, a week or whatever, and then you empty it out, flush it with the hose, or whatever you want to do. So I'll probably be flushing my coolant system a lot because I found a lot of crap underneath the cap, and I had this cap for a day, and there was already like mud underneath it. I know it's just metal, it's not really mud, but so I want to get that situated. So I guess nothing to it but to do it, right? Ho, ho, ho. Oh, overflowed already. Come on. Well, first stuff, give it a try. It's pressed on, so you know, it should be good. Oh, am I going for a long pour? Oh. Long pour is in, it's gonna take a long time. I just had the truck run away on me. I swear to God I had it in neutral. I'm like shaking. I did not have it in neutral. And like I looked, I pulled the shifter back, thinking I took it out of gear. It felt like it was in gear, but man, whew. Like, look. Knocked the water bottle over. Broke my... This is actually my dad's stand. I use this thing every single day. I use this thing every day. Ran right into it. Thank God it didn't do anything damage to the fender. Fender's fine. But geez, that scared the shit out of me. Reaching in the truck, trying to stop it. I pushed it back, obviously. You can see it's not over there anymore. I am so surprised that one little bump of the starter and it being in gear still allowed it to start and keep going. Like, I've done that before. It was in gear. I hit the thing and it just like, it stalls itself out. This thing just wanted to go. Man, I'm shaking. That was crazy. Stupid thing, just wants to go. So I'm trying to fill it with coolant, trying to let you go on the street, man. Calm down. Jeez Christ, almost killed me. Good thing I wasn't in front of it. All right, let's finish filling up the coolant and get the thing on the road, because obviously it wants to be on the road. It does not want to be broken down. Thing's crazy, man.